The tension between Iran and Israel has a long and complex history, rooted in geopolitical, ideological and regional issues that have escalated over the years. Early relations from 1948 to 1979. Following Israel's establishment in 1948, relations between Iran and Israel were surprisingly cordial. Iran, under the pro-Western Shah, was one of the few Middle Eastern countries to recognize Israel de facto, not officially. Iran and Israel maintained unofficial ties, particularly in military and economic cooperation, partly due to shared opposition to Arab nationalist movements in the region. Islamic Revolution 1979. The 1979 Iranian Revolution completely changed Iran's stance. The new Islamic Republic under Ayatollah Khomeini adopted an anti-Israel stance, calling for Israel's elimination and aligning with Palestinian causes. Iran began supporting groups opposed to Israel, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and various Palestinian factions. Iran's state policy shifted to viewing Israel as a regional enemy and an extension of Western influence in the Middle East. 1980s to 2000s Cold War-like hostility. Iran's support of Hezbollah and other militias led to indirect conflicts with Israel, especially during the Lebanese Civil War from 1975 to 1990 and subsequent tensions in Lebanon. Israel has been increasingly alarmed by Iran's nuclear program, which Iran claims is for peaceful energy needs, while Israel sees it as a direct threat to its security. This fear led to Israel working diplomatically and covertly to prevent Iran from developing nuclear capabilities, including alleged cyber attacks and targeted assassinations of Iranian nuclear scientists. The 2010s marked a significant escalation through proxy wars and cyber warfare. The Syrian civil war, which began in 2011 and continues to the present, saw Iran's involvement in Syria on behalf of President Bashar al-Assad. This brought Iranian forces closer to Israel's borders, heightening tensions. In response, Israel has conducted numerous airstrikes in Syria to prevent Iranian entrenchment and arms transfers to Hezbollah. Both countries have also engaged in cyber warfare against each other. Iran has accused Israel of cyber-sabotage, most notably the Stuxnet virus attack, which targeted Iranian nuclear facilities. Moving into the 2020s, tensions and diplomatic pressures have continued to rise. The Abraham Accords in 2020, which saw Israel normalizing agreements with some Arab countries like the UAE and Bahrain, have further isolated Iran. Iran views these alliances as part of an anti-Iran bloc. In recent years, Israel has increased attacks on Iranian targets in Syria, while Iranian-backed groups in Lebanon and Gaza have also attacked Israel. Meanwhile, Iran continues to develop its missile and nuclear capabilities, fueling Israeli fears of an existential threat. There have also been alleged Israeli operations in Iran targeting military sites and individuals linked to the nuclear program, along with retaliatory strikes by Iran and its proxies. In the present day, tensions have risen to near-direct confrontations, with both sides signaling a willingness to escalate if needed. Israel has threatened preemptive strikes if Iran approaches nuclear weaponization, while Iran has continued military drills and maintained its regional influence through allies. Diplomatic efforts and regional shifts, including attempts to revive the Iran nuclear deal and ongoing regional diplomacy involving the US, may impact the relationship. However, without a major shift, Israel and Iran remain locked in a tense rivalry with global implications. In summary, the Iran-Israel relationship has evolved from neutral ties to intense hostility driven by ideological differences, regional ambitions and security concerns. With ongoing proxy battles, the future of this relationship remains uncertain and fraught with potential for further conflict.